just one Grand Prix today, but two. Here at Silverstone, in appalling weather, the British Motorcycle Grand Prix, with American Freddie Spencer in line to become the first ever world champion in both the 250 and 500cc classes. And we'll be hearing more of that later. American Freddie Spencer, with that unique chance of becoming the world's first 250 and 500cc world champion. In the 500cc championship, Spencer leads fellow American Eddie Lawson by 17 points, ahead of Christian Saron, Wayne Gardner, Ron Haslam and Randy Mamola. And Spencer was fastest in practice, just outside the lap record on his V4 Honda, with Lawson second, Saron third, Mamola fourth, Gardner fifth, Roche sixth, and 5 times British champion Roger Marshall seventh. All set to go then, in spite of appalling weather conditions. And with me in the commentary box, peering through the gloom, double world champion Barry Sheene. There is the reigning world champion, Eddie Lawson, who rides in Giacomo Agostini's Marlboro Yamaha team. Christian Saron, the Frenchman, on a Yamaha like Lawson, and he is the reigning 250cc world champion. Wayne Gardner, who a lot of people are tipping for a win. He's got the 4-cylinder, and this could be the race that really makes his reputation. 40 riders, terrible conditions, likely to get worse, 28 laps, 82 miles, the lap record, which is certainly not going to be got anywhere near today, is held by Kenny Roberts, 1 minute 28.2, 119.5. Watch for the green. Has Rocket Ron done it again? He has! Rocket Ron Haslam leads the British Grand Prix fleetingly, because he's passed by at least 4 riders on the approach to Copse, and it's Spencer leading. Coming up very fast behind him is Didier de Radiguez, the Belgian rider on the 3-cylinder Honda. From Copse, it's down to the sweeping left-hander at Maggots in the dry at about 140, at least 120 today. From Maggots down to Beckett's, the slowest right-hander on the circuit. It's still Spencer leading. Roger Marshall is up into second place. Roger Marshall, the English rider, on the front rank of the grid on the Great Britain Honda 3-cylinder machine, not nearly as fast as Freddie Spencer's, Wayne Gardner's and many others, is in second position, the 5 times British champion. Now Marshall is still second. Spencer leads. They're coming down to Stowe in these dreadful conditions. And there's a lot of deep water at Stowe. Spencer on his way to club. It's still Marshall in second place. In 4th position is Randy Mamola. They're coming up now to Abbey. That's the fastest part of the course. In dry conditions, about 185 miles an hour if you are on one of the V4 Hondas. Today, I would guess about 150, even in these conditions. And they come up now from Abbey to Woodcote to complete the first lap. And Freddie Spencer, leading the World Championship, leads the British Grand Prix. It's Haslam now in second position. Marshall is in 3rd place, and with him, Randy Mamola.
Yeah, Didier de Radiguez, who's extremely good in the wet now, is up into 3rd position. And I think he's definitely a man to watch. He's absolutely outstanding in the rain. Christian Saron, who you see there, number 6, who's also brilliant in the rain, got a really bad start, but I'm sure that he'll start piling on the pressure as time goes on. Freddie is just pulling away hand over fist at the moment.
Well, Freddie has already cleared up and built a good cushion for himself.
Yeah, quite incredible, really unbelievable. And Didier de Radiguez is doing a great job because he's not on a factory. Incidentally, Roger Marshall's just come into the pit, so that's pretty sad. Yeah. And Lawson's coming up to take on the battle. Lawson didn't get a very good start, as you saw, but the conditions are quite horrendous.
Wayne Gardner, number 7 on the V4 work Honda, who's on the front row of the grid, is certainly not in the first 8 at the present moment. Rodriguez is still second, and I was saying that the V4 Honda riders up at the front, that's Spencer and Mamola, have got an advantage because their machines are so smooth. The V3s are pretty smooth, but there's Rodriguez second, Mamola on the V4 Honda in third position, Freddie Spencer on the V4 Honda way out in front now. 17 points in the championship ahead of Eddie Lawson, who is second, and Christian Saron, the only rider other than an American to have won, I think, in the last 25 Grand Prix, is in third position in the championship, but not up amongst the front runners at the present moment, because De Rodriguez there, chasing Lawson for second, goes through in second place. Mamola in third position, Haslam is fourth, Lawson is catching Haslam. There they go, in the white helmet and the blue overalls, Haslam. Coming up now, and on his left, on your left, as you look at the screen, was Eddie Lawson. And Lawson is through. Lawson has caught and passed Ron Haslam. Number one, 27-year-old Eddie Lawson from Upland, California, is up a place. He's in fourth position now, after number two, Randy Mamola. There is the world champion on the red and white V4, 140 horsepower plus Yamaha. And what a fantastic ride. Look at the lead that Spencer has got on this, the fifth lap. He's the full length of the Hangar Straight ahead of the battle for second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth, with De Rodriguez coming up out of the fairing in second place, and nearly off! And nearly off goes Mamola, both feet off the rest.
I think he was, when he was changing down, he just must have had one foot slip off the footrest, and it unbalances you so bad that you don't realise how badly you need your footrest until your feet slip off. Randy always rides with sort of 1 foot half hanging off the footrest, so it was just obviously a slip, and it's okay now. I was talking to Christian Saron this morning and asking him what the position would be if he was in front of Lawson. Are there any team orders? And Chris said, no, look, Yamahas have said nothing to me. I should just go out and do my best. So it looks like that's what he's doing.
They are, of course, riding for rival teams, albeit for the same company. And Saron is moving up, and he's taking Mamola. Barry Sheen said, watch Saron, and my goodness, he was right. He's up into third place, ahead of number two, Randy Mamola.
I mean, for Christian Saron, he just dived past on the outside around what is 130 mile an hour right-hand corner. That is quite incredible. Just let's hope that Christian's riding with his head and not with his heart.
He's not very strongly built. He has a rather pasty complexion. He doesn't look in the best of health. But once he gets on a motorcycle, my goodness, he does go. Christian Saron, then, 29 years old, from Clermont-Ferrand, is in front now of Didier de Rodriguez, and therefore in second place. He has passed Mamola and de Rodriguez in less than a lap, and into the pits is going Wayne Gardner. Wayne Gardner on the V4 Honda is not going to do well in the British Grand Prix because he is riding very, very slowly into the pit lane, and Saron is in second place. In third position now is de Rodriguez. In fourth place is Randy Mamola, but way, way out in front on lap 6 is number 4, world champion of 1983, Freddie Spencer, world championship leader. Gardner into the pits. Great disappointment for him. Some consolation is the fact that he won a magnificent victory in Suzuka, the 8-hour race, in front of 240,000 Japanese spectators, including the top brass of Honda, and that did not do Wayne Gardner any harm at all. Every so often, a rider appears who is head and shoulders above all the others of his time. And the man you're looking at now, Freddie Spencer, is that now.
Honestly, I can say in all my racing history, I've never ever seen anybody that can control a bike like Freddie Spencer. He's just a born natural rider. You know, he gets the bike, he gets the power on really early coming out of a corner, the thing slides, and he comes out of a corner on opposite lock. It's something that I've never seen before, and I'm sure other people haven't either. for Freddie Spencer to be leading by the margin that he's leading by now is quite astronomical. His bike, speed-wise, is the same speed as, say, Christian Saron's or Randy Mamela's bike. And there's only one thing you can put it down to, and that's brilliant.
Just as a matter of interest, Rob McElhenney, the British rider on the Skoal Bandit Suzuki, has ridden into the pits. So that's another focal point of interest for the British enthusiasts out of the race. Wayne Gardner, and I don't know whether McElhenney's retiring, but he's certainly going into the pits. And we're coming up now to the end of lap 8. Freddie Spencer, there's Christian Saron second, and you'll notice that Eddie Lawson is now in third position. The world champion is now third, and this could be significant because the two machines that are second and third are the V4 Yamahas. They've seen all the Hondas off except Spencer. It might be that their power characteristics and handling are right for this circuit today.